Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Commander review for the Legend set. Today we are talking about Marhault Elsdragon, who is a legendary elf warrior, 4/6, that costs 3 generic mana, 2 red, and 1 green, and it has Rampage 1. And I'll just read the Oracle text for this. Whenever this creature becomes blocked, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature blocking it beyond the first. So, one creature blocks Marhault, he stays a 4/6. 2 creatures block it, it's now a 5/7, a 6/8, so on and so forth. So with that, there's no rules text for Marhault, but using that Rampage ability, the card I picked for it is Armed and Dangerous. And it has Fuse, so you can play both sides of this card if you want, and I would recommend it for this card. Armed will give target creature +1/+1 and double strike until end of turn, and then Dangerous will force all creatures to block Marhault. It is a lure effect. So what this will do is Marhault will become a 5/7 right off the bat, and will have double strike, and then Dangerous is going to make it so all the creatures have to block Marhault, and then starting with that second creature, the Rampage will stack up. If you are able to put something that gives like Marhault trample as well, my goodness, it is going to be deadly to your opponents. It is such a fun combination of cards. As far as deck ideas go, the deck that I personally have this commander in is a red-green fight deck. So obviously we have Ulvenwald Tracker to have your creatures fight your opponent's creatures. You're going to want cards that can take advantage of taking damage from your opponents. So Brash Taunter has Indestructible and can redirect all the damage dealt to it to an opponent. And then Domri is just a great planeswalker, beefs up the power of your creatures, gives you mana ramp, and can have you fight creatures. It's kind of an all-in-one for this deck, which I love. Another very strong home that kind of reminisces back to Armed and Dangerous is going a Voltron Lure build, where you just want your opponents to keep blocking Marhault, so that Rampage trigger can trigger, and then you want to give it things with Death Touch and all that jazz. And I thought it'd be fun. This would be a fun like Basilisk deck. You have green in here, and so Basilisks have this fun ability where when they become blocked, they destroy the creature blocking it. So it'd be like a fun sub build to the deck is Basilisk Tribal, and then putting the lure effects on the Basilisks, and then they can destroy all the creatures that are forced to block it. So I think that'd be a lot of fun. And lastly, this is an elf, this is a warrior. You could do an elf deck, you could do a warrior deck, you could do a blend of the two. Bramblewood Paragon gives your warriors +1/+1 counters, and then gives them trample, which is definitely something you want with Rampage. The Brightheart Banneret will reduce the cost to play your warriors, and Lis Alana Huntmaster will just give you a whole bunch of elf tokens as you keep playing your elf spells. So very traditional warrior tribe and elf tribe cards. And that's going to do it for Marhault Elsdragon. I think there are some really fun ideas to play with here. I'm sure there's more that I missed. Let me know in the comments if there are ideas that I missed for not just this commander, but any commander video that I do. And of course, 6 mana for a 4/6 with Rampage 1 is very expensive. Very expensive. We, at the beginning of this series for this set, we talked about Chromium that has Rampage, and we talked about Gabriel Angelfire that can also have Rampage, and their Rampage is just much better, and they cost about the same amount of mana too, so it's like, it's not the strongest Rampage commander that you can get. but having the addition of red is really fun. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and I'd love to hear your thoughts about this commander. I think this can have a lot of fun, and you're going to be a very aggressive deck, which will be cool. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!